Hey guys,
Hello.
I'm Tina,
And I'm Priscilla.
and we are the Sensei Sisters. Today we are talking about an interesting subject. We always get together for either breakfast or lunch before we go live, and we figure something organic is going to come from that. The Holy Spirit's going to move us to talk about something that we need to talk about. And so today our conversation kind of went into like high school. I was telling Priscilla about reconnecting with an old friend from high school, and we got to talking about high school. And each of us had similar experiences in high school. We were the victims of the mean girls.
Yeah.
And I think it's because they were jealous, because we're like so beautiful and smart and everything. I'm
That's
kidding.
That's what Mom said.
That's what our mom said, right? But we were like, yeah, right.
She wouldn't
No,
lie.
Mom. I don't think that's what it is, Mom. But we were both victims of the mean girls, and we got picked on and talked about, and they were ugly to us. And so it's been interesting how that affects your self-confidence. And as business women today, we look at things differently than we did when we were younger.
Yep, that is for sure. We recently found a really neat article from Forbes.com that actually one of my coaching friends shared it, and I shared it with Tina because I thought it was really
awesome.
It was really good, about how they are starting to prove that women who lift each other up and are in good communities, having strong relationships with other women as a community, lifting each other up, are more successful than trying to go it on their own and competing with each other. And we thought that was really a really good thing to hear, because we tend as women to be very guarded, especially if we have low self-esteem. And so it's like a bad cycle, I guess. But there was a quote at the very beginning of the article that we loved, where the writer says, "I always say a woman alone has power. Collectively, we have impact."
Yeah.
That's pretty impactful right by itself. Huh?
Yeah, it really is. And I told Priscilla when I read the article, it reminded me of, as a student of John Maxwell, we learned about the law of abundance, or the abundance mindset. And that's what it reminded me of, because I've so often encountered other women in the speaking business who don't have an abundance mindset, and they think it's all about competition. And it's not. I mean, I'm happy to share. I've already turned over engagements to other women in my industry that I felt like were more qualified to speak on a certain subject. I have my little niche that I like to talk about, and if I get a request to speak about something I'm not comfortable with, I don't have any hesitancy in turning it over to a colleague that I think would do a much better job than I do. It's all about lifting others up so that you lift up yourself in the process. And John Maxwell talks about how this abundance mindset is not about believing that you have it all or that you have enough. It's about believing that there's enough out there for everyone, and that the best way to move up to the top is to bring others with you, and you work it together. And obviously, if you're trying to climb a mountain, the best way to do it is have a partner that's going to pull you up when you get a little overwhelmed, and then you can take care of each other and work your way to the top together and celebrate your successes together. That is how together, or collectively, we have impact, as Priscilla said.
That's right. So if you are part of a group that is uplifting each other, whether you're a woman or a man, because one of the things in the article that was mentioned, they were talking about a women's group that one of the people who was interviewed was in, and she was talking about how great it was, and it had expanded to include all kinds of people. So if you feel like you're in a good group like that uplifts each other, and it has helped you become more successful, we'd love to hear about it below in the comments. We also would love to hear what we can do as the Sensei Sisters with our page, and through our reaching out to you guys. What can we do to help support an environment like that of support for each other? What can we do to help build and facilitate that with our road noise? Ignore the road noise. But what can we do? So shout it out to us down in the comments below. We love hearing from you guys. We got some really good feedback yesterday on our post about music, and that was exciting. That was fun seeing you guys. You guys comments about the music, and also about God stuff. That was 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
So it's been really cool interacting with everybody. So
yeah.
So shout it out below. And,
we will share the comments to the articles that we
Yes.
talked about
Oh, right.
in the comments as well.
yes, both those articles.
Yeah, but for now, make yourself a priority.
Take care of you.
Love you. Bye.